Well, good afternoon. My name is Bob Eccles, and I'm here with my colleague, Professor George Serafeim. George, say hello.
Hi, how are you?
We're here in George's office because it's cleaner than mine. We're here to talk about our new second-year course, Creating and Communicating Value, Building Business Models, that we're introducing as part of the innovation that's going on in the curriculum.
Yes, we are the
EC.
innovators. The course can be split in two sections, creating and communicating value. In the first section, the creating part, we're going to address business situations where companies are trying to add economic value through sustainability initiatives. So we are going to talk about things like employee motivation, governance and risk, license to operate, environmental impact, reputation risk. And in the second part of the course, we are going to talk about the idea of integrated reporting as a vehicle to change corporate culture and communicate the business model that relates sustainability to economic value.
We have a field method portion of this course, so maybe you could talk a little bit about kind of how that fits in with the first part of the course with the cases that we're doing.
So in the field section of the course, students are allocated to teams and then they are assigned to one company. And they go into the company and they are trying to create a business model that embeds sustainability in the strategy of the corporation and creates economic value. Now, the students have to develop this business model and then they need to create an integrated report that communicates the value created by the business model.
We've already started conversations with a number of companies about the new course. They're very excited, I think. We're going to have some terrific situations for students.
The field study aspect of this course is a really key, strong element. The field study now in this course will really enable students to go out, think strategically with companies about sustainability and capturing and creating value in a truly integrated fashion inside the organization.
And what we'll be looking for in the teams, which the students will organize themselves, is really a complementary set of skills, because it's going to be field work, it's going to be quantitative work, and so it gives students an opportunity to leverage what their strengths are in working with their peers.
We're going to see companies like in the beauty industry like Natura.
Yep.
We are going to have a case about UBS, which is in the financial services, about UFC, which is sports.
Which I'm pretty excited about, I have to tell you.
I am not
the
excited.
First Harvard
I
Business
am
School.
Thrilled.
It's going to be amazing. Fabulous. I've always been a UFC fan, and to have a case on the UFC is just the best.
I knew that this would be a great hook for you to teach this course.
That convinced me, George, absolutely.
George, Bob, and I are also working on a case, a Honghai case, which is a Chinese manufacturer company. And we're trying to address the question of how to manage labor practice when the company is expanding swiftly.
This is the first time we've offered this course because we're really experimenting with the curriculum starting next year as part of the work that the committee's been doing here around innovation in our MBA program. I know that in some courses there's the option to take the case portion and then not do the field study portion. That's not going to be an option in this course. We want people that will, be willing to commit and sign up to both. I think in truth in advertising, we need to make it clear that we're looking for people to sign up for the full thing. Is that right?
We're looking for commitment.
One of the exciting parts of this course is the fact that we haven't yet figured out the answer to all these questions as to what sustainability, or the ways in which sustainability adds value. So from the perspective of a student, I think that this course is really exciting in the sense that you're really part of this project to try to figure out how we can identify and capture that value.
It's an opportunity to actually change perspectives and ideas and shape you as a leader into how to think about problems. And the neat thing about it is it's tackling problems that are big problems.
To me, one of the fascinating aspects is how interested the investment community is on these topics. And I think
like KKR?
Like KKR.
Who we have a case on.
That's right.
One of the issues that I've been working on for a while is issues related to sustainable investing. and that's one of the focuses of our course. One of our cases that we're writing is on KKR.
Because there is no clear understanding of what are the business models that link sustainability to economic value, and that's the first part of the course, creating value.
It's kind of approaching sustainability and the term sustainability broadly, and thinking about ways in which you can really add value to the business long term.
And today it kind of has come up to a point where companies have to face not only the shareholders but also a variety of stakeholders.
It will be very important for people that are going to follow careers in private equity, investment management, and potentially investment banking to take this course.
I would say people corporate finance and investment banking, people going into the sell side, certainly consulting,
Certainly people in general management.
general management, people going into strategy and business development.
Absolutely.
And I think people that are going into the nonprofit sector.
The best thing about this course is that it really builds on the experiences and the learnings from the first year here at HBS, from FRC and measuring performance inside companies, thinking of ethical considerations, risk management, and how to articulate all of that to your stakeholders, all the way through to LCA and LEAD, thinking about ethical considerations and responsibility of managers to their employees, stakeholders, and shareholders, and finally, thinking strategically like we did in strategy about capturing value, articulating value, and spreading that value out through the ecosystem that exists around a company. That's on one side. On the other side of the course, we'll also be looking at financial valuations. And in Fin 1 and Fin 2, we spent a lot of time heavily focused on financial metrics and how those impacted free cash flows, discount rates. In this course, we'll actually be looking at non-financial metrics as well. The worst part about the course is that I'm not going to be able to take it.